In the news, death toll of murdered journalist rises following fresh killings. Ex-Nigerian President Jonathan rejects APC presidential form. UN calls for immediate probe into deadly religious violence in Ethiopia. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you are watching TOS News 360. Two journalists, Yessenia, Mollinedo, and Sheila, Johana, Garcia, have been killed in a fresh attack in Mexico, raising the death toll for media workers this year to 11, consequently making the country the most dangerous for media workers outside of war zones. The duo were attacked outside a convenience store in the municipality of Cosolacao in Veracruz State on Monday, according to authorities and rights groups. Mollinedo was the director of the news portal El Veraz, and Garcia was a reporter for the site, which focused on local news and mostly posted notices about events or public information from the municipality. About a dozen women protested in the Afghan capital on Tuesday against the Taliban's new decree that females must fully cover their faces and bodies when in public. Afghanistan's supreme leader and Taliban chief Hibatullah Akhundzada issued a mandate over the weekend ordering women to cover up fully, ideally with the traditional all-covering burqa. The diktat was the latest in a series of creeping restrictions in Afghanistan, where the Islamists have rolled back the marginal gains made by women after a US-led invasion toppled the first Taliban regime in 2001. The Spanish government has reportedly fired the director of its top intelligence agency amid two separate cases of the hacking of politicians' mobile phones using Pegasus spyware. Defense Minister Margarita Robles told a news conference that Paz Esteban, who is the first woman to head the country's National Intelligence Center, will be replaced. The decision comes after Esteban admitted last week in a closed-door committee of Spain's parliament that her agency had legally hacked the phones of several Catalan separatists after receiving judicial permission. And now to Nigeria. Nigeria's former President Goodluck Jonathan on Monday night turned down the presidential nomination form obtained for him by a group, the Nomadic Herders and Almajiris community in Nigeria, on the platform of the All Progressives Congress (APC). The former president stated that he did not authorize any group to purchase the form for him. According to a statement by his media advisor, Ikechukwu Eze, posted on his Facebook page, Jonathan added that he was not aware of the move. The governor of Yobe State, Mai Mala Buni, has called on the Academic Staff Union of University, ASU, of the state-owned university Yobe State to reconsider their position in the ongoing strike by the union's national body. Buni, who met with the management of the school and the union, said the state government and the university have no outstanding issues between them and hence no justification for the long closure of the institution. Represented at the meeting by the secretary to the state government, Babamalam Wali, the governor also called on the lecturers to consider the plight of the students who have had their studies paused by the strike. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching TOS News 360. Africa, business and sports stories on return. Stay with us. Thanks for staying. A heavy rainstorm on Monday claimed 5 lives in the Maturu, Yobe State capital. The storm, which started around 5 p.m., was accompanied by a strong wind which pulled down houses and destroyed several properties. The Director of Rescue at the State Emergency Management Agency, Baba Jallo, told newsmen that 5 people died and 42 sustained various degrees of injuries during the storm. Jallo explained that those who died were killed in building which collapsed during the storm. And now to development across Africa. Dozens of people were killed after armed men raided a gold mine in Djugu in the Democratic Republic of Congo's eastern Ituri province on Sunday. A local official was quoted as saying that 29 bodies had been retrieved from the artisanal mine. Among the dead was a 4-month-old baby, it said. In a statement, the Ministry of Communication blamed the Codeco rebel group for the attack. United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights Michelle Bachelet has decried recent deadly religious violence in Ethiopia and called for an immediate probe into the incident. In a statement issued by her, she noted that she was deeply distressed by these recent violent clashes between Muslims and Orthodox Christians in Ethiopia, in which at least 30 people were reportedly killed and more than 100 others injured. Bachelet urged Ethiopian authorities to allow transparent investigation to bring perpetrators to justice. And talking business, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria has asked Nigerians to prepare for the worst fuel crisis. To avoid this, the Petrol Marketers Association asked the federal government to prevail on the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority to pay its members the outstanding, bringing claims amounting to over 500 billion naira. The IPMAN chairman in Kano State, Bashir Danmalam, made the remarks while addressing a news conference in Kano State on Monday. Talking sports, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has confirmed North African country Morocco as the venue for the 2022 CAF Champions League final, slated for May 30th, 2022. Africa's football governing body made the official statement on Monday evening to contradict the claims that the Godswill Akpabio Stadium Uyo was going to be chosen as the venue for the single final event. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Thanks for watching.